I'm 81 years old, and I didn't expect retirement to feel like this. I thought it would be quiet in a peaceful way. Instead, it was quiet in a way that made me feel like I had vanished. I'm not telling this because I need comfort. I don't need anyone to reassure me. And I didn't expect retirement to feel like this. I thought it would be quiet in a peaceful way. Instead, it was quiet in a way that made me feel like I had vanished. I'm not telling this because I need comfort. I don't need anyone to reassure me. Most of my life is already behind me. I'm telling it because when time starts running out, you stop polishing the truth. You just say it. These days, my mornings are slow. Not in a relaxing way, just slow. I wake up, sit on the edge of the bed, and listen to the house. It's too quiet for a place that once held a family. Sometimes I forget what day it is, and it doesn't even matter anymore. There's nowhere I need to be. When I retired, people congratulated me. They shook my hand. They told me I'd earned it. I smiled and nodded, because that's what you do. Inside, I believed them. I truly thought I was stepping into something I had been waiting for my whole life. I had worked for over 40 years. Same company, same kind of work. I was reliable. I showed up early. I stayed late when needed. I didn't complain much. I thought that counted for something. I thought that was who I was. Work gave my days a shape. It told me when to wake up, when to eat, when to rest. It gave me a reason to put on clean clothes and leave the house. It gave me people who knew my name, even if they didn't really know me. When it ended, all of that ended at once. At first, it felt like a vacation. I slept in. I watched the morning light move across the living room. I told myself I deserved the rest. I had earned it. That word again. Weeks passed, then months. People stopped calling. Not all at once, just slowly. The men I worked with were still busy. The world didn't pause because I left it. I understood that, at least in my head. What I didn't understand was how much of my identity I had tied to being needed. In my 20s and 30s, I didn't think about purpose. I didn't use that word. I was busy building a life. I had a wife, we had children, there were bills to pay and mouths to feed. I wasn't chasing meaning, I was chasing stability. I don't blame my younger self. I made choices that made sense. I took the job because it paid well enough. I stayed because it was safe. I told myself I was being responsible, and I was in many ways. I missed some things along the way, but I didn't think of them as losses, just trade-offs. That's what adults do. That's what I believed. I missed school plays, not all of them, but enough. I missed dinners because I was tired or distracted. I came home with my head still full of work. My body was there, but not much else. My wife noticed. I think my children did too. They didn't complain much. They adapted. Children always do. I told myself there would be more time later, when things slowed down, when work wasn't so demanding, when the kids were grown, when I finally retired. That later became a place I kept pushing everything into. The damage didn't happen in one big moment. That's the part people don't warn you about. It happens in small, quiet ways. A conversation you mean to have but don't. A phone call you put off. A weekend you spend resting instead of showing up. You don't feel the cost right away. You feel reasonable, sensible. Then one day you look around and realize the shape of your life has hardened, and it's not easy to change. After retirement, I tried to fill the time. I did the things people suggest. I cleaned out the garage. I took walks. I watched the news too much. I fixed things that didn't really need fixing, but none of it answered the question that started creeping in during the afternoons. What am I for now? No one needed me, not in a clear way. My children had their own lives. My wife had her routines. She had learned long ago how not to rely on me too much. That part still hurts when I think about it. We sat across from each other at breakfast, and sometimes there was nothing to say, not because we were angry, just because we had spent years talking around the important things, and now we didn't know how to start. The turning point came quietly, like everything else. My wife got sick. Not suddenly, not dramatically, just a slow decline. Doctor visits, medications, long afternoons in waiting rooms with outdated magazines. I became a caregiver without knowing how to be one. One night, while she was asleep in the hospital bed we had set up in the living room, I realized something that still sits heavy in my chest. I didn't know who I was without her needing me, and I didn't know who I was when she did. She passed away on a Tuesday morning. The sun was coming through the window. The nurse spoke softly. I nodded a lot. I don't remember what I said. After the house emptied again, after the calls slowed down, after the casseroles stopped coming, I sat alone and felt something break open inside me. This was it. This was the part of life where there are no more rehearsals. I had spent so many years being busy that I never learned how to be present, and now there was nothing left to distract me from that truth. There are things that can't be fixed. I can't go back and sit in those chairs at school plays. I can't redo the conversations I rushed through. I can't ask my wife the questions I was too tired or afraid to ask when she was alive. Time doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care that you meant well. People talk about legacy. I don't think about that much. What I think about is how few people really know me, how little of myself I gave, even to the people I loved. That's a hard thing to carry at the end of your life. If you're listening to this and you're younger than me, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I wouldn't listen either, I know that. I just want you to know what I learned too late. Purpose doesn't wait until you're done working. It doesn't show up when the schedule clears. It's built slowly, through attention, through showing up when it's inconvenient, through choosing presence when productivity feels safer. I thought providing was enough. I thought being dependable was the same as being known. It isn't. You can do everything right on paper and still end up feeling empty when the noise stops. These days, I find small reasons to get up. I water the plants. I write notes I'll probably never send. I sit on the porch and watch people walk by who don't know my name. I've made peace with some things, not all of them. I don't have much time left. I feel that in my bones. I'm not afraid of dying as much as I'm sad about what I misunderstood while living. If this story meant something to you, sit with it. You don't need to fix anything right away. Just notice where your time is going. Notice who it's going to. That's all I have left to offer. I'm 81 years old, and this is the truth I finally learned when there was almost nothing left to distract me from it.